feel like R&B's got a lot of motion right now. I feel like that's gonna be
Why when the motion kind of like dies down just a little bit, it's dying completely. Like it's not dying. Hip hop is here to stay.
It's the first
Rap
time.
is here to stay.
It's the first time that in what was it, 30 years that we haven't hit the Hot 100.
Well, and that's fine because that means that hip hop has taken over. People are more. You will see more artists being in tune with having their masters. They're out here just they're independent. They're more independent now. So it's not like a more, it's not a lot of machines behind the hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of streams being thrown out. It's not none of that shit right now. You feel me? Like a lot of people are taking control of their careers. That's what I feel like. That's because I feel like hip hop is still in the same state. You feel me? But R&B is good. But you know what I mean? I would want R&B to flourish though too, but I wouldn't say hip hop is dying.
I would say this. I feel like a lot of artists are afraid to drop right now because the spotlight is on the numbers being inflated, and all the labels take advantage of that shit, and people don't want their real numbers to come out right now. So they trying to let this wave die down, see when it's time to go outside, and they can pop and do that shit.
Is there ever a time like why do people wait and stuff? Do you feel like the rollout, the traditional rollout, is a real thing anymore?
I think
it's not.
What do you think, bud?
What?
Traditional rollouts.
Tyler Creator just showed y'all. He did a video on it was like what? Like on a Windows computer that I'm that guy. Like he's doing shit. Like,
but we're talking about Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator.
A traditional rollout will not die either.
But I get what you mean. Like a regular artist, like it's not gonna drop because they're scared that the numbers are gonna show. Well, then you shouldn't be a artist if you're scared about what people think about your numbers.
Well,
if the song's gonna hit, it's gonna hit. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Well, no, that affects business when you're on a major. So they'll look at that shit and be like, oh,
I know, but the question is,
we invested this much money into you. This is what you sold, or this is what it looks like. Other companies, endorsements, everything. Look at it. They judge that. That's what everything. Everything's analytics. Everything's numbers.
Well,
they look at our YouTube numbers and say, this is how much we'll pay you off of what you got. They're not looking at us like, oh, you're talented, so let's give you this bag. They want to see what your outreach is. They want to check the analytics. They want to see the numbers, and that's how they do that. It's the same when it comes down to
that's a major,
industry.
man. I like people like Eric Sermon coming out and telling even older artists and younger artists to go ahead and be independent and take control of your career. If you have a set amount of fans, man, even if it's 500 fans and they're going to buy something at $100, $200, stick with that. You feel me? That is way better than these inflated numbers and shit that doesn't count. You feel me? For people that don't even give a fuck about you anyway. Like, what is it? What is that for?
But I think that's also a problem. I don't think every artist can be independent.
Every artist ain't capable of being independent.
Because
it's a hard work. You got to do a lot of shit.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of motherfuckers want all the chili, right? You want $100 for 500 people. But you know what you got to do to earn for people to buy $100 worth of something? You got to earn that thing. So what artists be like, oh, I'm indie, I don't need a label. It's because no label's looking for you, you lazy
motherfucker. We're not going to say that too, but I ain't going to say, oh, every art. Look, if every artist can't go out, you feel me, and every artist ain't got they can't be independent, then you lazy as fuck to me as an artist. You lazy as fuck to me. Because if you're going to sit there and depend on a major label and when your ass die down and you don't know what to do, your ass is going to sink in the water, homie. When mixtapes was out and we was doing our thing and hot new hip hop was out, dog, when I'm trying to tell you, we was scorching, homie. Like, and we was signed to Universal, dog. And artists
still putting the grind in.
It's super independent. And them that was signed didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to drop music. They didn't know what's going on. They was waiting on a budget, waiting on money, doing all this shit. Like, we shooting our own videos. Dog. Sit your lazy ass over there and depend on that major if you want to. You know what I mean? I would rather sit over here and, if I had a little money for distribution, yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with it. But if not, I'll have my own little fans, my own core fan base that's going to support me. You know what I mean?
We're also the only genre that clown each other when we put out shit. They only sold 1,000 records. They only sold this much. You went cardboard. Like, that's another thing too.
We the only genre that do that and
stop nothing.
Yeah, what does that stop? No, but I'm saying as far as We the only one that do that. If somebody in
I mean,
any
so
other
what?
genre
That's
drops
like
something-
roasting. Like, it's just roasting. That don't mean it stops an artist's hustle.
No, nigga, no, I ain't saying stop their hustle, but a lot of artists they get down over that shit. People
Well, then don't
clown
be a
them and
fucking. You're in the
shit.
public eye. Get the fuck out your fucking
A
feelings.
lot of artists are sensitive doing
No, I
that.
think we
But
just
no,
at a
for
time
sure.
where you are noticing that this shit ain't for everybody. It's too many.
shit.
It's overwhelmed right now. It's too many goddamn artists in the game. Everybody trying to be an artist, and this shit ain't for you. So the who it is for, case in point, look at Mark Lux. Mark Lux right now, independent. He ain't making no excuses. He's from where it's not a popular city for rappers, Paramount. He ain't making no excuses. He get out there. He bringing fresh breath to the game. You know what I mean? He's standing out in a big ass city like LA, where all these rappers with big egos can't do 1/3 of what that little nigga doing right now.
He killing it.
killing it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like people making all these excuses, blaming bigger labels. It's you. It's your hustle.
It's
Real
you.
shit. Real
It's
shit.
you.
It's you.
You know what I mean? Like,
And it's like, and for example, I see a lot of like, and like, for you see the artists though, they'll come in with a title and they have one good song and it's like, nah, bro, like you do one promo video, you gotta do 50 of them. Remind everybody that this song is still going.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what's crazy? I see somebody like, and it's super like somebody that's, I don't think she raps, but like Jessie Reyes, right? She's from I think Toronto.
Yeah, shout
bro,
out to
she,
Reyes.
Oh yeah.
she does like we were just talking about that shit yesterday. 50 videos of the same song on her spamming that. And I heard that she accumulates like some of the most streamed because somebody new's watching every day.
Well, shout out Snow the product too. I like how she works.
Shout out to
Shout out
Homegirl
Snow
Snow.
Product. She be
Like,
working
I
hard.
remember when I saw her in the Russell Link Cup,
Nigga,
that
cold.
she's like the definition of independent and not give a fuck. And then La Russell's also like super independent, not give a fuck. When they linked up and did a video at her backyard, him riding the bike,
Gotta
doing all
have
this
your
shit.
core fan base on me. Like, you good, dog. That's a streaming teacher too. Your core fan base.
And I'm gonna tell you
Your
right now,
community, dog.
she's on
That's it.
TikTok
Russell-
Live.
La Russell doing it like nobody ever did it
She's on
before.
TikTok Live every day for hours.
Yep.
And then does a podcast with her son. Then goes to the studio. And while she's on the studio, she'll get merch, ship it herself, pack it right there in the back, go do the work.
And I'm looking at her. I'm like, I do this. I'm doing this same shit. You know what I mean? But she just doing it way more. But I respect it. You know what I mean? Niggas
grinding,
shipping,
fool.
niggas is podcasting, niggas is with their kids. Niggas, like, I respect it. Yeah, whatever. What you got for 100, I'm buying it.
Yeah, she's full. Her fan base is at
You
a
know
whole
what I
other
mean?
level. And she grind, fool. She invested in herself, has a whole compound where she's shooting her videos, has her team living with her. Like, it's a grind. It's kind of like LaRusso. Like,
Yeah, and it's going back to what I was saying about independent slap with, versus a major. Like when Tiger got with Chris Brown, you know what I mean? Like, this is a major artist that didn't know how to do anything, that had a machine backing them crazy. Whether if it was marketing, it was radio promotion, whether it was the videos, whether if it was styling, everything is at your begging call. You feel me? But when that shit get cut off, what do? You feel me? Like, now you got a little nigga that know how to do all this on his own. He like, hold on, you know how to do all this? Like, I can hire these niggas on my own? Like, I really can? Like, even all the way down to directing your own video, the production for your video. Like, I know how to go get the whole production team, the grip truck, all that shit. Do all, sit in a chair and say, I directed it. You know what I mean? Even though I know the production did it. You know what I mean? But I'm going to put my name on that shit. Like, all the way to that shit. Like,
Learn the
people
game.
don't know how to do that shit until that major come. And do you know how to do that? Now you got leverage. Like, but these niggas just be lazy, dog.
One thing I've seen it happen where I think we, especially as we do the interviews and the podcast, where we've seen like artists when the label hits us up, and then the label dropped their ass a year or two later, and then they DM you themselves. I'm like, you could have done that the first time, and the relationship would have been a lot.
I can tell when an
You know
artist.
what I'm saying? Like, that
I
should
can,
be-
look, I can tell when an artist be broke, and I can tell when an artist signed and got some money. I can tell.
But-
I can tell when they buying clothes, they going to get a home, or they got jewelry, and music just slows down. But they showing you what they got now. You know what I mean? Like, the fruits of their labor, everything is cool. Now they just like relax. Like, I can tell, dog.
Yeah, how does it feel to see like the whole music industry gravitate towards streaming and kind of content creation?
I knew that was gonna happen.
Well, you guys were kind of
I'm
pioneers in
gonna
that.
be honest. AD was one of the first. AD's a lot of these fools' dads for sure.
Architect, bro.
Like the streaming thing is one thing. Like, what you mean? Like being like walking around, somebody's recording you the whole time.
No, just creating content, like the whole rollout thing, the whole music.
It's like it's part of the game now. Like it is.
But marketing has changed, and this is a marketing tool. So if they feel like this is a marketing tool, I feel like, okay, yeah, the game is changing. This is a marketing tool. Get y'all asses out there and go stream, go do it up, and get the game going. But artists still look down on that. Every artist, singer, rapper, they think streamers and podcasters are still below them.
Is it a marketing tool
Not
or
anymore.
a different?
It's getting.
They think it's talking about little podcasters still.
They looking at it like, because when you see
Shit.
niggas like, I never thought I'd see niggas like Jim Jones and Manos and Davies Fabulous and Fat Joe's and
But they're like
and get in front of-
retired. Fool.
Yeah,
They're
like they
doing
older,
this.
dog.
You know what they're doing is, I like for them it's a money grab.
That's a money grab for
That's
sure.
a money. There's certain people I could tell like that really like podcasting, like
Not passionate.
are passionate,
Yeah.
like, and obviously this is sports, but like Gil's Arena in them, he has a
They
passion
love
for
that.
it. He has the love for the game, so it's dope to see. There's people like Joe Budden that's a damn near pioneer for podcasting,
He is
one of the
pioneer.
greats.
Oh, yeah.
Like he generally loves it, but then there's
Joe and Jada.
like I don't think Fat Joe and Jada really want to do it, but I think
that shit's gonna end.
Oh, so we can make an extra 100 bands
Yeah.
a
But
month?
I can't say Jada, but Fat Joe been doing podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay, I said I didn't know.
He's been doing by himself, him and
But
his
like-
manager.
But like like Jim Jones, like Super Gangsters, I don't think they really want to do it. It's a money grab.
That's
fool.
why, but I don't,
You know what it is for? It's a lick. It's a lick.
To some people, but you gotta think about it.
I think
right?
it's a lick too.
No,
I think it's
because think about it, right? I just feel like a lot of artists they getting smarter, where somebody will book them to get their stories, and they like, nigga, that. What am I telling you my stories for when I can go in there my own shit and capitalize off my own shit? That's basically what it is.
But the problem is like if younger artists do want to do podcasting and then you're kind of doing it just for fun and then you're not gonna give it the same amount of time and respect and passion that you're gonna give your music, then this is gonna go downhill and then you're gonna look down on this. So if you're gonna do this and your music, you gotta give both 100% of your time.
Impossible.
And it's damn near impossible unless like you're super dedicated.
No. I mean, like, just look at all the artists who we've seen attempt this shit in the last 5 years.
So
You know what I'm saying? Like, it start out strong because of their name and who they are. They bring in that big name guest, boom, 2-3 episodes. Then you see, like, this nigga ain't passionate. You watch the show, you like, this nigga really don't want to do this shit. You know what I mean?
YG, I love YG, but stop podcasting.
No, it's like, you can just tell some niggas just don't want to do this shit.
Bro, I
know
love
what I'm
YG to death.
yeah.
But you don't want to do that shit. Pop.
Yeah.
Why'd you be right there like
Nah,
that?
this is definitely one of them. You gotta lock in when you do. It's like with rapping, with anything, you gotta lock in. If you don't wake up, eat, sleep, breathe this shit, then this ain't for you. Like with rapping, if you're a rapper and you're popping, that's gonna come before podcasting.
For sure.
Because that rap money is just crazy, especially when you're booming. You're
sure,
gonna
for
pick up
sure.
20, 30 bands
For sure.
for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? You're gonna look at this like, man, I gotta sit for 2 hours and talk.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
That's why it's a grind. It's a fucking grind. It's like comedy, fool. You got to do all the shows you can do to get better. It's gonna be some time. Sometimes you're gonna drive 40 minutes to do 5-minute sets and go right back home. And then shit, you might bomb and not be happy and just go back home sad. Let's drive back home.
When's the last time you bombed?
I was trying a new joke the other day at a small room.
The other day.
shit happens, right?
And I was trying a new joke.
God.
And I was like, ish.
It was
Damn.
bad.
And then I
dog.
went home and scratched it on my notes.
That built some character though.
Builds character out there. But and comedy bombing is not a bad thing. Any comic, I'm dropping an interview tomorrow with Felipe Esparza, and he'll tell you, Felipe Esparza, one of the greats, he'll tell you and be like, part of the game. If you don't bomb, you
Yeah.
Well, because another thing that's kind of cross podcasting, music, comedy is you're constantly having to adjust and create new stuff. You can't just keep doing the same old shit. So it's like,
Well, I think that's where streaming is gonna go for. I think streaming is getting so it's becoming like the new podcasting where it's so saturated. Everybody's so entitled. Everybody wants this. I think it's here. I think it's going down now.
Well, no, it's here and it's gonna stay right here, and everybody that's not consistent gonna drop out, and you gonna just still see the other niggas that's supposed to be here. You know
Hey,
what I
did
mean?
Kai really retire? Or he's like taking a break?
You can look at him. You can tell he don't seem like he happy, bro.
He took a whole vacation.
Well, he said he was supposed to be he's supposed to do 7 days of Christmas, but that's gonna be over with. He got to do that right
Say
now.
next
Yeah,
year.
you know what it is? Next year he's on movies.
But he said he wanted to
Next
do
year he on
movies.
movies.
He wanted to do movies. He wanted to do his own clothing line. I respect it because the trailers that he have come out would be A1.
Oh, they shit is different.
It'd be how it's shot. The angles is crazy.
But see, people don't